I am Amanda Altringer, and currently I am in the Life Enrichment Director position. I have been at Grand Village for about 2.5 years. Today we are here to celebrate the 125th birthday of Grand Village.
I'm Erin Burnson. I am the Director of Marketing and Admissions at Grand Village. We're really excited about our 125th anniversary, so we'll give you a little history on Grand Village.
In 1896, we purchased the property that we are still on today, 176 acres, for about $4,000. It was a farm. They called it the Poor Farm. It was a functioning farm. There was cows, there was chickens. And then in about 1897, people moved onto the farm for housing. They, at that time, called it the Poor House. People needed housing for hospitalization, they needed care, and then in 1933 they condemned that site. It was no longer adequate, so they needed to condemn it. Then in 1934 they poured new concrete. That new building was fireproof, it was more up to date, so they went forward there. We still today have part of that new building. There is a small hallway standing still today of that old building. Through many grants and bazaars, they have added on many additions. Some of the additions, I guess you would say, 1958, they added the large pavilion on. 1992, they added a 118-bed facility. And then in 2002 was our latest, we added the short-term rehab lodge on.
From 2002, when the lodge, which is our short-term rehab wing of our community, was added, that's pretty much where we are today. Interesting that we, throughout the 125 years, we still do the same thing. We're still caring for people like they're our own family. Grand Village today is 114 beds. 35 of those beds are at our short-term rehab, the lodge, and those are people that come after the hospital, that need a short stay, that might be coming from home, that just need to get a little stronger before they go home. 16 of those beds, if you will, are in our memory care unit. Our memory care unit, as the name implies, takes care of people who have some type of cognitive impairment, and then the remainder of the beds are long-term care beds. And our whole building is set up in neighborhoods so that each neighborhood, you get a sense of community. As I mentioned, it's our 125th anniversary. As far as the future goes, I hope we have a strong another 125 years. Things have been crazy with the pandemic, so we've really been trying to make sure that Grand Village can stay viable, and careers in healthcare, things like that are really important. Grand Village has been lucky enough to be able to offer scholarships to students that want to go into healthcare. We offer pipeline grants for the same thing. We're really trying to stay in the forefront of, healthcare jobs and make sure that we have another strong 125 years in Grand Village. We've had some internal celebration, as April 1st was our actual day. This summer, as the weather gets a little nicer, we hope to have a big celebration with the community and the residents of Grand Village and our staff, bring everyone together to Grand Village to celebrate our anniversary.